Hello, and welcome. So you probably clicked on this video to find out why you should play Honkai Star Rail. And is Honkai Star Rail a good game? You might have seen that this game won Mobile Game of the Year. Or you heard about it because you play Genshin or you know of Genshin, and the creator miHoYo also created Honkai Star Rail. Well, first off, let me tell you that Honkai Star Rail is completely free, so you can download the game right now and start playing, either on your phone, PC, or even PlayStation, and try it out for yourself. I've been playing this game since it has been out, and I'm telling you, this is an amazing game, and I'm a very trustworthy guy. But if that's not enough for you, this game is about to enter its first expansion, so there's a whole lot of content to play, with even more just around the corner, and absolutely none of it is locked behind a paywall. And you get the expansion for free, you get the base game for free, every patch and all of its content for free. And speaking of free, we are going to get a free limited 5-star unit as a gift for Honkai Star Rail winning Mobile Game of the Year. And you can pick this up in just a few days, up until patch 2.1. So if you're watching this video and you see that this video is 2 or 3 months old, you can still log in and get your free 5-star. Also, miHoYo usually gives out some pretty good rewards for the New Year events, which should be out sometime in February. I mean, they gave Genshin a free 4-star character selector for their New Year gift, and for Genshin, this is actually extremely generous. So you can only imagine what awesome things Honkai Star Rail will get. Now, I feel we jumped ahead a bit too fast there. Let's rewind and talk about what kind of game Honkai Star Rail actually is. Well, it's a mobile-style turn-based game. I know, many of you are hearing turn-based and probably are thinking, damn, this game is going to suck, or I'm going to hate this game. Well, you're wrong. I have convinced several friends of mine to try Honkai Star Rail, who were also not fans of turn-based games, and they were very surprised by how fun the game actually was. I am not making this up. Like I said before, I'm a very trustworthy guy. I'm not sure if it's the easy to grasp or hard to master combat systems, or the really cool animations, or how each character has a unique style of play. But there was just something about this turn-based game that caught their attention, and probably will catch yours too, if you give it a shot. But feel free to comment if you gave it a shot and did not like the gameplay. This game's main story doesn't feel cheap like many mobile games. It actually feels AAA and is filled with really cool cutscenes. And without any spoilers, the end of the first planet was one of the coolest story climaxes I've experienced in a video game. And the music was so freaking epic.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate.
You hear this? They actually had this piece of music in the game. So Honkai Star Rail has great gameplay, amazing animations, an interesting story, and you are here still watching this video and not downloading? Okay, maybe you are thinking this is a gacha game and all gacha games are designed to make you spend money. And from what I heard about Genshin, this game probably has no endgame or difficulty. Well, you couldn't be more wrong on both of those points. Let's talk about the endgame and difficulty first. Going through the main story, it does provide a decent challenge to new players. Nothing you can't overcome by leveling up a bit or going for some gear upgrades. But the real difficulty isn't even realized until you reach the endgame systems. And this game has many of them. They bring you into these systems slowly as to not overwhelm you, introducing you to easier versions of the endgame while you play through the story. But once you complete the story and start getting a few characters to max level, you will see the game is far from over, and you can really start to dive into these endgame systems. At the time of this video, we have Simulated Universe, which are several different roguelike stages, each with a few levels of difficulty. And then we have Swarm, which is a very hard, alternate simulated universe. And lastly, we have Memory of Chaos, which are 10 increasingly harder floors of difficulty that reset every few weeks and change up what enemies you encounter. And it was just mentioned that we will be getting 2 new endgame systems and 2 new floors to the Memory of Chaos. Now don't get overwhelmed and think, this is so much content, how will I ever catch up? Because simply put, there is nothing to catch up to. This is a single player game and there is nothing in the game that makes you feel like you're going to miss out on something. Even the special events, once over, are added to the event page where you can play them and acquire rewards still. so feel free to play this game at your own speed. There is new content added to the game every 5 to 6 weeks, so you'll eventually catch up to those who have been playing for much longer. Okay, last up, Honkai Star Rail is a gacha game, meaning that you can use in-game currency, in this case Astral Jades for short, to use the gambling system to acquire new units. Yes, you can spend real money to get more Jade, but this game gives you so much Jade just by playing, and especially for new players who have a backlog of world quests, mini-bosses, events, story missions, and so much more that all give you Jade. You will get new characters to play with quite fast. And on top of that, the game already gives you many free characters to use. And as I mentioned before, they're going to be giving you a free 5-star, which are usually the strongest units in the game. But hey, if spending real money to make sure you get your favorite character feels right to you, I'm not going to whale shame you. You do you, and all I ask is you have a great time doing it. I didn't want this video to go on for too much longer, so I'm going to end it here. I will be creating some useful guides for new and veteran players in the near future. So if you want to stay informed or like my content, please subscribe. That's it for this video, and I wish you the best of luck on your adventures.